When you work with a coach like me, you gain access to more than 30 years of business experience that I have in sales and marketing and having my own business. But as I will show you in this video, I also do what I call a sharing wisdom segment. I dedicate a lot of time to reading, taking courses, trying to be as informed as possible about anything that would benefit an entrepreneur and the entrepreneurial spirit. One of the things I want to share with you today was a course I took recently with Graham Cochran. You could learn more about him at grahamcochran.com. He's an incredibly young, focused, successful entrepreneur, and I've loved something I want to share with you today that I learned in this particular course. He has something he calls a R.E.B.E.L framework. You can see it on the screen for entrepreneurs. And it relates to your dreams, something that's always been important in the coaching that I do. But I want to kind of lay out his system, which I think you can get a lot out of. Number one, R.E.B.E.L is an acronym. The R, resolve, to dream again. He makes a great point that we are dreamers as kids. We get older, we start following societal norms. Some people forget their dreams entirely, others don't. But he brings up the great point of, or he says we have an identity crisis intersection of, do we choose to conform with some of the demands on us by society, or do we reconnect with those dreams that we had growing up? Part of my beliefs, which I know Graham believes in as well, is, we are designed by a higher power that plays such a role in entrepreneurship. And when you think about and write down your dreams, those are the giant clues to your design. Now, for some reason, people get kind of uneasy with that. But I liked what he said. You make a decision in your life of either to conform to what others want or reconnect with the dreams, as I mentioned earlier. And his exercise was he challenges you to write down 50 dreams that you have in your heart. Dreams of having, doing, and being. I thought that was an interesting way to qualify it. And then he asks you to rank the top 10. And then in those top 10, why are those things important? These are all reveals to your design as a person. Every person should consider doing this, but entrepreneurs should always be doing it just to make sure they're staying connected with who it is that they really are. There's a couple of other steps that part of the R.E.B.E.L acronym. Establish outcomes you want in your life. What would you like your life to look like 3 years from now? Your dreams are going to play an important role in that. And then he gets into with the B.E.L, break negative thoughts, habits, and patterns. These are things you just don't do with the snap of a finger. You should work with a coach. You should be accountable in that process. Engage in rebellious new thoughts. That's sort of what an entrepreneur is. They're breaking away from the mold, the trend, the desire to be different, the desire to express themselves deeply. Comes across as being rebellious, and let go of outcomes and other people's opinions of things. The number one thing that happens when you're an entrepreneur is you get pushback from people who are not entrepreneurs. It's part of the process. You need to be engaged with a coach, a community of people who will always be there to inspire and support you as you go through potentially challenging times. So there's two requests I have here. A, go to michaeljlynch.com, and once you pull up the site, book a discovery call with me. We could talk about this or the other pressing issues of the day, or send me an email. Michael at michaeljlynch.com. Put in the subject line, need feedback, please, and send me something that you're experiencing right now in your business that you would like to talk to somebody about, I would love to help you with that. 2 ways to engage. But I hope you enjoyed this. This is part of the Sharing Wisdom series, and enjoy Graham Cochran. I've learned so much from this man in my life. Take care.